Well, happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. This is 11/28 of 2024. And today what I want to do is just provide you with a couple of videos of some great holiday gifts and a few Black Friday deals that are going on. And I'm going to show you also that some of these deals may say Black Friday, but the price doesn't reflect what they've been selling it for. So you got to be careful with that kind of stuff. But I want to jump right into this. This one is particular in some home tools and just do-it-yourself project kind of screwdriver kits and some air dusters. And I'm not going to review them. I actually have reviewed a lot of the stuff I'm going to show, and anything that I'm going to show I actually personally have and I recommend. I do have a few others that I do not recommend, but I have. So just note that these are the ones that I fully recommend. So let's jump right into it. Everything can be purchased off of Amazon and all the links will be down below. And before I forget to go ahead and subscribe, hit the thumbs up button and comment down below if you wish. And like I said, all the links will be down below. So let's get right into this. Okay, so right here we have the Phantek. This is the 3.7 electric screwdriver, cordless screwdriver. And again, I'm going to show you these briefly as we're talking about them and talking about price, but I want to show you what it is and compare it on what's called Camel, which actually compares prices or tells you what the lowest and highest price of it is, essentially. I am videoing right now in my new desk setup, and I have not the Alex drawers, but I have these Amazon drawers. They're a 5-drawer kit, and of course anytime you get a kit like that you have to assemble it, right? Screws and whatnot. And I used this screwdriver along with another one by another company that almost put the whole entire 2 kits together without any problem on 1 battery life. So anyway, this comes with an assortment of bits. You can kind of scroll through this and you can see everything that it has and that it comes with. It has 2 torque levels, so you can see, actually 3 torque levels, excuse me. And so you can see all those. And it's just pretty impressive. And instead of going through all those, I will actually just show you it. But I do want to head over here. Right now it says a Black Friday deal. Now, like I said, some of these deals, even though they say Black Friday, you got to be careful because it looks like it's 22% off, but it may not be. It says it's originally 90. Now let's take a look at it. So for everything that I'm going to show, I have a review of Camel. So right here we can see it had a highest price of, now let me just back up. What you want to do is you want to take the Amazon link right here, right, your URL, and then go over, you want to copy that, and then go over to Camel, and right here where it says find Amazon products, you're just going to paste it in there, hit the search button or enter, and it's going to bring up the item. Down here we can see that its highest price was $200. And right now it's going for $69.95. Now that's not its lowest price of $55.97. So that's why I don't know why they say this is really a deal, because look it's like they raised the product, right? And it's probably because maybe they're lower on stock, I don't know. But they raised it slightly to 90, and then they just dropped it to close to its original price. So it's very, very strange the way they do stuff. However, with that said, it's still a great deal, great holiday gift. Now what I want to do is actually show you it. So this is the what it comes in, this container. And you just pull off the top. And you can see there's kind of a 2-part system here. Now the main part is the screwdriver, right? So you push down on it and it just pops out. And that is your driver, with where your driver bits go. It has an LED. Oh, I left it on. So in other words, there's an on-off rotating thing here for your different torque levels. So anyway, that will auto go off, and you have your forward and reverse. And then in here, you push down again, and you can pull out the bits. Now this just comes with an assortment of bits. You can see those right there. And that's essentially it. But this is like a like an aluminum housing. This whole entire thing's plastic, but it does recess in, so you have to push it in to lock it in, and then when you push this one in, you lock that one in. And great storage, great portability. So I highly recommend this. All right, our next one here is the Hoto screwdriver rechargeable. It's similar to the Phanteks one, or the Phanteks one. I forget what they called it. The Phanteks one, right. So this one is pretty similar. And this one is going for $39.99. Now, if we go over to the Camel, we can see that the price is not as low as it's ever been at $30 pretty much. It's a decent price for this, but again, so this one in particular, it has a little locking system. Not quite as nice because it's really loose, but I've used this quite a bit. I've used both of them quite a bit, really. So this just pulls off like that. Again, this is like aluminum. This bottom piece is a plastic. And you can see all of your bits are kind of just in there. Now, it does have to go in like this. If you put it in like this, you can't get the cap back on. But those are all your bits that you do get. And you get the forward and reverse button right here. This is also a twist turn, so you can see, I can't tell if it's focusing or not because I'm looking on a really small screen, but this is again just a twist for your different torque levels. This has 3 torque levels also, and it has an LED. So awesome little do it around the house type things. Now this is not going to put like a screw necessarily through drywall into like a 2x4 or, you know, a 2x6 or something like that. Not real heavy duty. Now, I do have separate reviews on pretty much everything you're going to see on here. So if you want to go through my channel and check out the full review on this, you're welcome to do that too. But again, I am recommending everything that I'm showing here. And this just goes back on like that. It's got, I think this is kind of stupid, but it's got this little carrying thing, whatever. But great little unit. All right, so if we're into the precision screwdriver kits now, this is one of my favorite for as far as the precision electric. And this one's going for $69.99. And it says 30% off. Now let's go over to here. So according to this, we can go all the way back to, about a year ago, year and a half ago, and it was at $120. Now it's just come down to $69.99. Now this one's my favorite, and I do use this quite a bit. And we can see that it's like it's a plastic kit, but this is one of the reasons why it's my favorite, because it's like a hard plastic case. And if we open it up, everything's got its place. These are all magnetized in there, all the bits, and you get some prying tools, and you get a demagnetizer and magnetizer built into it, and just, you know, a spudger and a suction cup for removing certain things. But the charge port is on the outside of the case, so that means you have to put the screwdriver or the driver back in it to actually charge it. The way that this comes out, it's kind of hard to show, but it's spring loaded. So you got to push it over just ever so slightly, and then you pull out. And that is the little unit right there. This thing is awesome. It has 2 spots right down there that are your torque levels. So you got 1 is down, 2 is up. Yep. And then there's no on and off, and it just has a little LED on the front of it. Great little unit, I'm telling you. I love this little thing. So check this one out. All right, now we're on to the iFixit kit. This is one of their smaller ones. This one's going for $40. Now this one's not particularly on sale, but we can look at the Camel, and this one is actually a little higher in price. So you may want to wait on this and see if this goes down either tomorrow for Black Friday, or maybe for Christmas or something like that for the holidays. It may get a little cheaper, but this one, they all have magnetic tops. So it's got magnets on all 4 corners, and you can see the accessories that you do get with that. And this is kind of one of their small to medium sized kits. And you can see it in the palm of my hand. It's pretty nice. It's got that nice aluminum anodized blue swivel point on the thing there. It's great. It's a great little unit. And you get a bunch of bits with it. So another great kit, very strong and durable. All right, so the iFixit, this is their Mammy Jammy. This is their large kit. This one is no price right here, but if you click on see all buying options, you can see up here you can get it from iFixit for the $69.99 or $95. So I can't really. I was trying to get to this because my screen recording is behind something and I can't click on it. So, all right, so I can't get behind it for whatever reason. So we're not gonna check out, well, actually, you know what I could do is I'll just grab the link here. We'll copy it. We'll go to this end here. We'll go to Camel again. Let's paste it in here. And we can see that it did drop to about $10 not too long ago. This is another one that may, you may be able to do what you got to do with it and get it a little cheaper. So if we open it up, it kind of opens up the same way. Magnetic on all four corners. You get a bunch more bits and you get a smaller driver for some of the smaller bits that you may need. So great kit. I mean, it even gives you, like stuff for sockets. It doesn't come with sockets, but it does give you an adapter to be able to use sockets if you had to. Okay, this is one of my first kits I ever got. This is the precision screwdriver, and or another precision screwdriver, I should say. And this thing is going for $45.99. If we go over to Camel, you can see it's definitely not one of its cheaper prices at $34.99, right? So about $10 higher. Another one you may want to wait on. And that's why, some of these, now this one does have a 10% off, so you're gonna, get another $4.50 off of that. Or $4.60 off of it. But anyway, this is what it comes with. This is a nice hard case also with a nice window in it. It's got a couple of plastic latches that you just go like this, open it up. Again, this is one of my original kits. These are more proprietary, and what I mean by that is if I grab just a standard Phillips, you can see that this is not a standard bit head or shaft or shank, shaft on it, that when it goes into like all the other bits are sort of interchangeable, but this one is not. It's kind of got almost like a reverse Torx on it. And you have to pull up on this. So it's got to go upwards and then it'll go down, but it does lock in. And it does have the rotator on here for your palm. So you can, do what you got to do. But then you got to lift up to pull it out. So a little different. It's not magnetized or anything, but it does come with a magnetizer built into it, or not built into the case, but it just comes with one. Okay, this one I do not have, but I would recommend it because it's from Phanteks. I just thought this is a nice alternative to any of the other precision screwdriver kits. It goes for $48.97. It does say Black Friday deal, so if we go over here and check it out, it's actually not too bad of a price compared to what they have been. Now, they've been up and down right through for short periods of time where they would have a sale, then it would shoot right back up. But not too bad of a price for this kit. And kind of represents the other one that I showed you here from this one, the way you may pull out. This one's round, that one looks a little more square. All right, so now we're getting into the air dusters, and this particular one is probably I have two favorites, so I don't know which one's on top, but this one does have a 5% coupon at 54% off, it says. Now, if we go over to here, it says $87.99. I don't know why there's such a price difference, but there is. I don't know why Camel Camel is not showing the correct price on this. I really don't understand why on this particular one, but nevertheless, it is actually a lot cheaper, and this thing is a beast. This is 18,000 RPM, and this thing is just rock solid. I just did a review on this just in the last couple weeks. You got your on-off button right in the back. You hold it down, LEDs come on, which indicate your blower speed. So it's on 3, so that's third position. I did a demonstration on this. And your trigger, by the way, is in the front. That's what you have to hold in if you're on your 3rd level. Any of the other 2 levels, you can just pull it once and it'll come on and stay on. It does come with a variety of brushes and another tip, but great unit. And by the way, it does have the USB-C charger on the bottom. All right, this is last but not least. Now, this is by Hoto. This is $39.99. Now, this is a combination of an air duster and a vacuum. Now, I traditionally don't really use these little vacuums. I don't really think they're all that great. I mean, they are for really small stuff, but it's really the air duster that I'm interested in. So you can see the kit does come with just a little variety of stuff, something to blow up like an air mattress and to blow out some other stuff. And it comes with that bristle brush type thing. That's for the vacuum side, for an extension. But anyway, let's get over to Camel. We're at $39.99, and you can see this is at pretty much at its lowest price ever. So this would be a great gift right here. Until this one came into play, this one was definitely my favorite. These are almost neck to neck as far as the air duster. Now this one, you know, you can put on this side. Now, if you were to use this as a vacuum, because this side's blow, this side's suck. So yeah, I use my words properly there. And you would just attach this to there, and now you have yourself a vacuum. And it does have a built-in filter into this. But otherwise, you would just put this on, lock this into place, and you have it does say outlet and inlet, and you just hold in the power button. So actually, I'm going to say that this one actually has a much better blowing force than this. This one also has a Type-C right there charger. So pretty modern in today's standards as far as how you charge it. All right, guys, well, that's going to do it for this video. It's going to wrap it up. I really recommend all of these that I shown here because I use them on a daily basis, and there are a few others that I have reviewed or have used that I do not recommend for any kind of daily use because they just either the batteries are no good, they haven't lasted, or the tools have broken. So anyway, these are my top ones that I recommend for anything that you can think of around the house or for cleaning, like keyboards, computers, you know, putting small pieces of furniture together, etc. like that. So anyway, go ahead and check these out. I'm going to wrap this thing up, and happy Thanksgiving again to everybody. And until next time, take care.